Welcome back, dear listeners. You are tuning into the School of Buddha, and this is episode 13 of our series, The Path of Meditation Lessons from the Buddha. In our last episode, we explored Vipassana, which is also called as insight meditation, a profound technique that trains the mind to see reality as it truly is. Vipassana helps us develop wisdom, clarity, and non attachment by observing thoughts, sensations, and emotions without reaction. While Vipassana cultivates insight, today we turn to a complementary practice that nurtures the heart called as Metta Bhavana, or the practice of loving kindness meditation. Metta, meaning loving kindness or unconditional goodwill, is a core practice in Buddhist meditation. The Buddha himself taught that wisdom alone is not enough. True spiritual growth requires the balance of both insight and compassion. Metta Bhavana is a method for developing unconditional love, reducing anger and resentment, and fostering deep emotional well being. This practice is particularly powerful because it transforms our relationship with ourselves, loved ones, strangers, and even those with whom we experience conflict. By the end of this session, you will understand how metta rewires the mind for positivity, strengthens emotional resilience, and cultivate a boundless heart. Before we begin, I have something important to share with you all. This is the first time that I am using my own voice with the limited resources, of course. Kindly pardon me if you notice any glitch in between, but I would also request to mention it in the comment so that I can work on it in the future. Now, for the viewers who are new on the channel, we are running a special podcast series on the School of Buddha, where we first learn the theoretical part of Buddhist meditation concepts and then do a guided meditation together. The theoretical part is uploaded every Friday, whereas the guided meditation is posted every Saturday. We started with a 10-minute guided meditation and now upgraded ourselves to 20-minute meditation session. To get the maximum benefit of this series, I would recommend to practice one guided meditation session for 1 week and then move ahead as per the session conducted in this series. I hope this instruction would help you understand the purpose behind this series. Now, let's begin by understanding what Metta Bhavana is and why the Buddha emphasized it as an essential practice. Metta Bhavana, often translated as loving kindness meditation, is the systematic cultivation of pure, unconditional goodwill towards oneself and others. The term metta comes from the Pali language and means benevolence, friendliness, and loving kindness, while bhavana means development or cultivation. Together, metta bhavana refers to the deliberate development of a heart filled with love, compassion, and kindness. In Buddhist philosophy, metta is considered as one of the four Brahma Viharas or divine abodes, alongside karuna, mudita, and upekha, which means compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. These are the four highest qualities of mind that one can cultivate, leading to a life of inner peace and boundless love. Metta is not dependent on external conditions. It is an unconditional, universal love that extends to all beings, regardless of their actions, status, and relation to us. The Buddha frequently spoke about the transformative power of metta, encouraging monks and lay practitioners alike to cultivate it as a daily practice. In the Metta Sutta, the Buddha describes the mind of one who practices metta as being like a mother's love for her only child, unwavering, boundless, and free from attachment. This practice helps dissolve feelings of anger, hatred, and resentment, and replacing them with love, forgiveness, and understanding. Unlike ordinary love, which often contains expectation or attachment, metta is a pure, selfless, and unwavering goodwill that seeks the happiness and well beings of all beings, including oneself. By training the mind to radiate loving kindness, we create an internal state of peace and joy, which in turn influences our interactions with the world around us. Now, let's explore how Metta Bhavana is practiced and the different stages involved. The practice of Metta Bhavana is typically structured into 5 progressive stages, each expanding the circle of loving kindness outward. These stages help us develop self-love, strengthen positive relationships, and overcome negative emotions. The first stage begins with directing metta towards oneself. Many people find it difficult to cultivate love for themselves, but the Buddha emphasized that true compassion starts from within. In this stage, you silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering." This helps heal self judgment, build self worth, and create a foundation for extending love to others. The second stage shifts focus to a loved one, someone we care for deeply, naturally wish happiness upon. This could be a family member, a close friend, or a mentor. We bring their image to mind and radiate metta towards them, wishing them peace, joy, and freedom from suffering. This strengthens our existing bond and deepens our ability to express love without attachment or expectation. The third stage extends metta to a neutral person, someone we neither like or dislike. This could be a coworker, a neighbor, or even a stranger we have passed on the street. The goal is to break down indifference and cultivate a sense of shared humanity, recognizing that all beings wish for happiness, just as we do. The fourth stage is the most challenging because it asks for directing loving kindness towards someone we have difficulty with, a person with whom we experience tension or conflict. This does not mean condoning harmful actions, but rather freeing ourselves from resentment and hatred. By wishing them peace and happiness, we liberate our own minds from anger and bitterness, thus creating space for healing and understanding. The final stage expands metta to all beings, everywhere, humans and animals, friends and strangers, near and far. We generate a sense of universal love, recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. This stage fosters a deep sense of compassion and unity, allowing us to move through the world with an open heart. With regular practice, Metta Bhavana rewires the mind for kindness, reducing stress, anxiety, and emotional reactivity. Now, let's explore the science behind loving kindness meditation and its impacts on the brain. Modern neuroscience confirms what the Buddha taught over 2500 years ago. Practicing loving kindness meditation has profound effects on the brain and well being, Research using MRI scans had shown that Metta Bhavana activates neural circuits associated with empathy, compassion, and positive emotions. Studies reveal that individuals who regularly practice Metta Bhavana have increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for emotional regulation, empathy, and decision making. Additionally, the practice reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, lowering stress and anxiety level. Another remarkable finding is that metta meditation increases level of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which fosters feelings of connection, trust, and emotional bonding. This is why people who practice loving kindness meditation report greater emotional resilience, improved relationships, and higher overall happiness. By rewiring the brain towards positivity and compassion, Metta Bhavana not only enhances personal well being but also creates a ripple effect, improving the lives of those around us. Metta Bhavana is a powerful tool for personal transformation, allowing us to live with greater love, forgiveness, and emotional balance. Through this practice, we cultivate kindness towards ourselves and others, fostering a more compassionate and harmonious world. In our next episode, we will experience Metta Bhavana firsthand with a 20-minute guided loving kindness meditation. This session will help you generate and radiate unconditional love, deepening your connection with all beings. If today's discussion inspired you, I encourage you to subscribe, like, and share the School of Buddha. If you find this series resourceful, I request to kindly support this initiative by using the thanks button below. Or you can also choose to share the series with someone who needs it the most. Also, please let us know in the comment section below. How do you currently practice compassion toward yourself and others? And what challenges do you face in extending loving kindness? Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and keep meditating.